All right, Courtney, in Nashville, Tennessee today.
I'm really excited about this one.
Me too.
I mean, female brewer. When's the last time you met one of those?
I don't think I ever have. Perfect location for a brewery too.
They call their tap room the ranch. It's supposed to be really incredible.
I wonder why the ranch.
I mean, you're in Nashville. Giddy up, cowgirl.
Well, I'm excited to meet Bailey, hear the story behind the company, and maybe sample some beer too. Coming in hot. We're ready to drink. I'm Sarah Stone Smith.
And I'm Courtney Goolsby.
In this series, we highlight the latest movers, shakers, and tastemakers in the South.
Join us as we say it Southern with Bailey Spaulding of Jackalope Brewing Company. There she is.
Thank y'all so much for coming.
Thanks for having us. We're so excited to meet you and be here today.
I can't wait to show you around.
Hey, it's amazing just right here. Oh my gosh.
you.
I just want to like play shuffleboard and have a brewski and
We'd
like.
love to have you do that, you know?
We want to do that.
This is really cool.
Thank you.
What a production you have here.
Thank you. Yeah, we have a lot of fun toys.
Yes, this is incredible.
This started in your home, right?
It did, yeah. I started out as a home brewer. I went to Vanderbilt Law School, and in law school started home brewing.
You started
here.
drinking in law school,
Yeah,
let's be
exactly.
honest.
Yeah, exactly. The drinking definitely stepped up, and I had a lot of, willing participants to drink the beer. So.
Happy to sample that.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I just really fell in love with home brewing and the science and the art and the history and the tradition of it all, and thought maybe I could turn it into something real.
So how did it start? How did you go from being in your home to deciding this is more than a hobby?
Well, I think I spent most of law school thinking about what kind of brewery I wanted to open, and after I graduated was like, okay, I'm gonna write the business plan. My friend Robin came down from Boston and helped me get started with it. So we wrote the business plan, and then it was like, okay, we're gonna look for a place, we're gonna get investors. It was like one little step at a time, and then suddenly it was like, holy smokes, we're opening a brewery.
What year actually did you start?
We opened in May of 2011, so we're at 12 years now.
12 years,
wow.
incredible.
Yeah.
Taking this from a hobby to a full-time job, business, what were some of the challenges that you faced?
I think the biggest thing was that our original brew house was 6 months late getting here. Everything else was ready to go. We had all of our permitting for the first time ever. Construction was on time, but we didn't have anything to brew on. So we ended up getting like a 1 keg brew system and installing it, and we'd brew every day, and we had enough beer for our tap room to be open on Fridays from 4 to 8 p.m. 4 to 8,
that's not a
and that was it. And like people would be like, "Can't you should make more beer?" And I'd be like, "That's a great idea."
Yeah.
Would
I
love
wish I
to.
could. Yeah. So we did that for 6 months, and it was a really wild time. It was not what we planned, but I really appreciate it because it was very character building, And then, when we did get our real brew house in, it was very, very exciting. We've got about 30 people who work here. It's a really great team, and we can put out a lot of beer.
What about the flavors?
Our best-selling beer, kind of the one we're known for the most, is called Bear Walker, and it's a maple brown. I'm from Vermont originally, so we use pure Vermont maple syrup in it, and that's kind of what we've gotten to be known for. But I think over the years, the craft beer consumer in general has kind of evolved quite a bit, and so people are getting really into kind of the more creative sides of things, and we also do some collaborations with some other local businesses too. So we'd have a collaboration with Von Elrod's. They're a local German beer hall, so we do a traditional German Pilsner for them, and then we also do one with Hattie B's, and where we really were like, okay, we want a beer that'll go well with your hot chicken. We want it to be kind of a refreshing part of your experience. So that was super fun. And
You got to chase it down with something.
yeah, exactly. You want it to help,
Yeah.
help you out in this situation. Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun.
Were you one of the first breweries to can beer?
We were the first brewery in Nashville to can our beer, and that was in 2013. It was kind of before canning was cool, and now everybody's doing it. But yeah, we're really happy we made that decision.
I know sustainability is a big deal to you guys here.
It is, yeah. Canning was a part of that as opposed to bottling for a number of reasons. You know, aluminum's infinitely recyclable. You need less materials for it because it's not breakable, you know, XYZ. But we have a CO2 recapture system here. So in the fermentation process, the yeast is eating the sugar from the grain and it creates alcohol, but it's also creating CO2. We use CO2 for carbonating beers, purging air out of kegs, all kinds of stuff. So, you know, we'd be buying, you know, industrial bulk CO2. So in being able to capture the CO2 off of our fermentations, we can reduce the amount of industrial CO2 we need to buy and the amount of CO2 that's kind of going into the atmosphere. That's a very kind of new technology for small craft breweries, but it's been really fun to be a part of.
Gosh, you have so many hats, but you're also a mom.
I am, yeah. I have a 4-year-old daughter, and she actually, we have a dance class here once a week with her and 8 of her friends.
Oh, stop it. I love
so
that.
So the parents all, you know, have a beer downstairs.
That's genius.
We have 45 minutes of free time, you know, and the kids are up here.
Sarah's girls would be professionals if there was a bar in the day.
Back to lessons, girls.
Yeah. These are bigger down here.
Yeah, this is a different view for sure. Gosh, this has been so fun.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and letting me show you around.
Now I got to see what's in these tanks.
We got to sample.
Yeah.
It's time to
Now
sample.
it's time to go drink.
It's time.
That's right.
One more cheers.
Yay! And cheers to Say It Southern.